What is good? What is good? What is Gucci? Courtney IG. I'm back again, and this time to discuss the new sound, the new wave, the new king of drill in the States, specifically Brooklyn, like Sheff G. So let's talk about it. Let me share some throwaway thoughts. So a lot of you guys will be familiar with the 5-year forums. You'll be familiar with Pop Smoke, rest in peace, every single time. Very much, I'd say the king of drill when he was about and based on what he dropped. But today we're talking about Sheff G. So there's a lot of guys over there that you're sleeping on, I feel like. So I'm going to shed light on Sheff G today. So for those of you who don't know, Sheff G is a 22-year-old drill artist from Flatbush, Brooklyn, who alongside fellow Brooklyn artist Sleepy Hollow are running the Winner Circle Collective. On there you have obviously them two plus Eli Frost, and you have an in-house producer, Great John, who's cooking up a lot of their hits that are bubbling today. So One and Only was the first introduction project-wise to Sheff G for me, but even before that, I was tapped into Moody and No Suburban Part 2. I know there was a No Suburban Part 1, which is taking, 22G's song and just going at him venomously. Like, he goes at him venomously on that. But the interesting thing is the melody for me. That's what caught me. His melodic delivery alongside the bars is like, okay, this guy has got something interesting in the drill sound that I'm not hearing from a lot of other drill guys over there. And yeah, has a ridiculous amount of replay value. I'd recommend you check that one out. So the project overall, One and Only, has so many different topics. Obviously the gliding on people stuff, obviously, gats and all of that, but it's not that abrasive style that I heard a bit when I listened to 22G's project, which is good. Obviously, UK drill guys do it as well, but I feel like it gets a bit sameish when the songs all follow the same kind of gritty structure. But again, you gotta have people who sit in different pockets, who do different things. And Sheff G is one of the artists who can kind of sit in a lot of different boxes. And that's what was demonstrated on that project, which for me was one of my favorites of 2020. But when I put it against all the rest, it was hard for it to come into my top 5. So it didn't make it. But I'd say check that out. It's top-notch stuff. So I'd say if you're looking to kind of get an idea of his delivery, his style, based on what I've just said, you probably get an idea. But I'd say if you think of like a Biggie on drill, that's the best comparison I can make. Like, he has the same tone, he has the same laid back but intricate rap style. Like, I like his flow. He's melodic as well. You can pretty much sit in the pockets of rap beats and drill beats, different tempos, different speeds. Like, he's very talented in that space. I don't want to see people in the comments saying, he's not on Biggie's level. Rap-wise, he can't be Biggie. Biggie's the greatest of all time. Yeah, I'm not talking about lyricism. I'm talking about delivery and tone. So that's what I'm talking about. Get it? And outside of that project, guys, Just For Y'all EP was really good. Had some highlight moments there. And the 11-track album, which he's just dropped, Proud of Me Now, which is basically him saying, look, like, are you proud of me now? He's talking about his teachers. He's talking about people that doubted him. Yeah, he's just shedding light on all of that and saying, look, are you proud of me now? Look, I've done all of this at the age of 22. Are you proud of me? Like, look, you didn't think I would be anything. You thought, when I was doing tracks originally, it wouldn't go nowhere. Look, I'm making money, I'm doing my thing, and hopefully you can stay on that path and, not getting involved in anything that could lead him in prison or lead him anywhere else, outside of the music, because it's so sad to see an artist like Pop Smoke when they're on that upward trajectory, when we're just gravitating to his music, and then, sad things happen like that. So hopefully he can stay on that music path. So yeah, in terms of the most recent project, Proud of Me Now, there's songs like Anyone, there's songs like G-Lock on Me, and there's a few others like dotted around near to the bottom, I can't remember off the top of my head, that have like the more storytelling elements where he's talking about the teachers and doubters and so on. So I still need to tap into his debut project, like The Unlucky Kid back in 2019. I have heard a few tracks off of that, but I haven't fully tapped into it top to bottom. But I'd say, you know, based on what I've heard so far, he's more than well placed to take the drill sound over in the melodic lane. In that melodic kind of, you know, they've sampled Tiny Temper. Like I think it was, yeah, the song's called Water. So check out that, Sleepy Hollow featuring Sheff G, Water. They're sampling Tiny Tempo, wifey rhythm, and it's a madness, wavy. Like, they got that wavy drill sound, which is like a different pocket. Like, they could make a collaboration with like a DBE, for example. Like, that's the kind of wave that they have in that drill space, which is cool, which is the progressive stuff that I was talking about when I reviewed the 98's project. So this is the sound. So yeah, in terms of the UK guys who you could kind of put him alongside, I'd say a Heady one. So if you're thinking of somebody who you can sit alongside, because Heady's got that, you know, that ad-lib game crazy, he got that flow, different beats, you know, the one, like, yeah, he's got that wave, and it's the same way Sheff G's got that. So yeah, if you're looking for free tracks that you can check out outside of the ones I've already mentioned, to get a kind of feel of his sound more, get a kind of feel of his story a bit more, I'd say Make It Happen, Are We There, and Flows. So you know what to do. This is Throwaway Thoughts, man. Inspiring Rich, yo.